Success is a journey. A trust journey towards fulfillment. Find out how these brokers made Stepp their journey partner.
Hi, I'm Zjizelle, and I'd like to share the journey I have walked with the Stepp team, and more specifically Vernon and his team from Stepp Atlas Gardens, and how I am now in the position that I am with the team of Third Age Group and Stepp, and building an empire together. 2023, I went through quite an extreme experience with a bad exit situation from a previous brokerage. I was a broker for 11 years in the industry at that point, and just the experience had gotten me to a point that I wasn't actually wanting to be a broker anymore. And because of the way things were going, I started doing investigations into selling my book to an alternative provider, just because I could see it wasn't going to work out where I was. I then found Vernon, and poor Vernon, his interactions with me in the beginning were so undercover, basically. It was like a covert operation. I didn't know who to trust. I didn't know how connected the people I was working with were in the industry, so I didn't even tell him my name. For the first, I think, 3 months, we spoke with me literally just being like, just call me the lady who's asking questions. And I asked so many questions, and he was so amazing, just patient and kind, and just there the whole time. Every time I asked a question, just supporting and constantly reassuring me that don't stress, everything's going to be fine, and we're here, we'll help you through the process. They had several, when I eventually got to the point that I was willing to disclose my name, I was actually, it was so ridiculous, I was so nervous, I didn't even save Vernon's number in my phone in case some new thing came up that if I saved his number, he could see my number or whatever. I wanted him to not be able to have my number saved. So when I eventually saved his number and I was like, okay, I'm ready to have an official conversation. Verns was just ready to chat, and let's see how can we help you going forward in the industry, or to exit the industry, but to make things work. So the situation I was left in, my clients had stayed where they were. I knew they were not getting taken care of. And they basically, my clients were told I'd left the industry when I hadn't actually left the industry, even though it was something I wanted to do, I hadn't left yet, and I would never have left them in that situation. So I felt an obligation on the one side to my clients to get them somewhere they're going to be taken care of. And I also had a huge financial setback by the loss I experienced, because obviously I'd been earning a substantial income and that was now gone, and I hadn't sold the asset that I'd built over a lifetime. So I then worked on a consulting basis with Vernon and his team, and wow, it has been a beautiful journey that got us to this point, because Vernon and Wade and Tristan are hartsmense. I think that's the best way to describe it. They do what they say, they provide immense support. Their team at Atlas Gardens provide immense support. Doesn't mean there's no mistakes. Humans are humans and people make mistakes. Sometimes pieces have to be picked up, but they own it when a mistake is made by somebody, and then steps are taken to fix whatever is the problem. And that is something that is actually rare in our industry. Often there'll be blame passed and then, okay, it's your problem kind of thing. That was never the situation. So for a year and a half, I'd been building up, moving clients over onto Stepp's license. And the original intention was move clients there, then sell my book to them, and then exit the industry. But God had other plans. And yeah, I'm now actually officially starting a brokerage with Stepp, and I'm just so grateful for the humans that firstly helped me to rekindle my trust in humanity, because I really had difficulty trusting humans after what I'd gone through, and who helped me to rekindle the passion I had for the industry. And I now love what I do, where it was just so frustrating by the time I had to leave the previous company that it was like gut-wrenching waking up in the morning to have to go do my job, where now I'm back to passion is what drives me, and I'm excited for the day and for what's to come, and the journey that is just being fulfilled with the trust journey I've endured with Vernon and the team and Duncan, and now growing a brokerage with the Third Age Group. it's mind-blowing. I'm so excited for all the future holds and eternally grateful for the impact that Vernon and his team made in my life, and that he didn't choose to kind of blow me off because I was this weird woman who wouldn't even tell him what her name was. So yeah, very, very grateful and excited for all that is to come.
Want to join the Stepp community? Contact us today.